Neville knows, Neville knows, Neville knows. Oh, what Neville knows, then you will know, because you don't know what Neville knows. Neville knows what you don't know, and so you will know what Neville knows. When what Neville knows, then you will know, because you don't know what Neville knows. Neville knows what you don't know, and so you will know what Neville knows.
Welcome to Neville Knows. February is a good month. It's Valentine's, and the whole theme at AutoZone is love your car, which suits me down to the ground. I'm a car guy, petrolhead. I love clean. In fact, this is my favorite. This, car cleaning, car care, this is where it all happens. Most cars, when you clean a car, there's always different levels of cleaning a car, which we'll discuss later on in the show. There's the entry level, the so-so clean, and the proper clean. And I always maintain, if you do a proper clean, it lasts so much longer, and it's just maintenance. You just got to keep maintaining once you've cleaned it thoroughly. At the branches of AutoZone, we've put a lot of product in for the month of February as a Valentine's Love Your Car, and it's all about just putting back into your car. I mean, a car becomes an extension of your life eventually. When you buy a first car, you want to know about it, who owned it, what it had nothing to do with the car actually, but it's just, you're taking over almost like a family member. And when you've got your car a couple of years down the road, you say, there's a photo of us when we were there in that car. Remember when we had a puncher and we stopped over there? And it's all history. A car becomes an extension of your family, and it's all about having fun and enjoying yourself, if you can, on the roads today. But eat the country and the open road, it's always great stuff. Before we start, I just want to tell you the story about how I became a petrolhead. We were down in Durban, and every Saturday we'd have to get our stuff together, and being about 9 or 10, I'd be responsible for sort of the lower line of the car, the rims, the tires, front headlights, back headlights, and I couldn't reach much more, but that was it. If you applied yourself and you did it, then Saturday evenings we're off to the Durban drive-in. And I never understood it, because you get in the car and the first thing they used to say is, keep your faces off the window and keep your sticky hands in your pocket. Because as a kid, you always put your head against the window and watch the scenery go by. And of course, you leave marks all over the place. So we used to get to the drive-in, and they used to put a blanket out in front of the car and get you a little hamburger, a little box of chocolates and a cold drink, and say, that's where you sit, you don't eat in the car. I was just one of those kids. Whatever I ate, I ended up wearing. It was all over my shirt and whatever. But then years later, I kept asking the family, why was I always banished from the car? And they said, no, it wasn't that. It's just you were such a lively little fella and bouncing around. You never ever sat still. And then, of course, there was hamburger sauce all over the place, and that was pointless washing the car prior to going to the drive-in. And then I realized what the problem was. Durban in the summer, there's a lot of mosquitoes. So you're busy sitting, and you're sitting in the front of the car in a blanket, and it's a case of every 2 minutes, so your hamburger's flying all over, your Cokes are flying all over, and that's basically why I was banished outside the car. And I think just by keeping your car clean and going forward, it just made me one of those guys. When I see a clean car, I really appreciate it. I love clean cars. The more effort you put in, the easier it gets. And once you start, believe me, it's not easy to stop.
Neville knows, Neville knows, Neville knows. Oh, what Neville knows, then you will know, because you don't know what Neville knows. Neville knows what you don't know, and so you will know what Neville knows. When what Neville knows, then you will know, because you don't know what Neville knows. Neville knows what you don't know, and so you will know what Neville knows.